Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two new Batman.
Yes.
Two Batman figures that are kind of different than your typical Batman figure. So we have
Batman Dark Detective, and this is from DC Future State, which is kind of like the DC Universe in the future.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say I've never seen him in that form.
A different Batman.
Ever. Looks like he comes with some kind of grapple slingshot type, like, I don't know, looks like it's got some rope below it. That'll be interesting as his either a weapon or something. And then we have
Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, which is like it's like a different planet.
Oh, okay.
He's been kind of like watching what's been going on and became like the Batman of his planet.
Okay, and the bat symbol on his chest is quite different from the typical one and on the other one, and he comes with a couple different weapons there. So let's take a look at the back of the box. And of course, these are both made by McFarlane Toys. Ooh, look at his artwork. So he is quite colorful, I will say. He's giving Joker a run for his money. So there's some of the other awesome characters that you can get. And this will be the collector card that you get as well. It'll have his data file on the back. And then, whoa, check him out. Pretty cool. He's got the, whatever that is, that great big grapple thing in his hand, held by the rope. And the other figures as well. And that will be his collector card artwork. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get these guys out of their boxes so we can give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And who do we want to take a look at first?
I guess, how about Batman Dark Detective?
Alright. He's got on a detective coat, which is quite different for Batman.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and show off his collector card first.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's his collector card. And looking pretty cool. And then on the back, whoa, there's like a big, long data file for him. So that's really cool. Batman Dark Detective, it says, and it says DC Future State. So that reminds you where, the little background of that particular Batman character. Alright, and there he is. Now he comes with the stand. I think he will stand on his own. I just stuck that on him to show you that he can use the stand. It does have a peg in there. It says DC, just like the other one. So there's his facial sculpt. He looks quite angry. He's got and I see some some scruff, almost like a Wolverine vibe here. He's got some beard growing up. I never see Batman with like a bunch of beard growing in between there, and even some mustache, I feel like. But there's his helmet. His ears are showing. I don't remember that usually being in Batman helmet either.
No.
He's got like a detective coat on, but yet he's got certain Batman things about him. He's got some dark blue gloves, and he's got the logo going on with a gold belt. He has actually, I was going to say that was a holster, but it's not. It's actually like just a little thing to hold stuff. And then he's got some different like armored patches here. And there's his boots. His cape in the back kind of swishes to the side like in action, which is really neat. And it's tattered. Like he's been really doing some really detective stuff where he's had to like crawl in some small places or something. Get some action shots going on there. But, and then he's got these shoulder pads. Here's the grapple thing. And it's rubbery. It's got the three things like that, like it's going to grip onto it, and then it is molded to be like that, but it's rubbery, so he can kind of hang on to it or have it around his wrist. And this coat is kind of rubbery, so you can kind of peel that back. I'm sure this coat will hinder his articulation just a little bit, but it does look really neat on him, and this is pliable too as well. So there you have it.
Yeah, this is definitely like a different version than what we're used to, and that's one of the cool things that McFarlane will definitely go into and delve into those kind of off-the-wall characters and put them in plastic form where you may not see them otherwise. But taking a look at his articulation, so he does have, you know, neck articulation, so it'll go back and forth. He can look down, he can look up, so that's cool. Okay, so he's got good. Now this is the shoulder pieces will hinder the articulation. You can kind of see, and of course the McFarlane figures will come apart, so that way you can customize them, which is kind of cool if you want to. So now the shoulder will you know, extend as well as rotate. Try to see if he has. Yeah, it is a little tight, and it's but he does have the bicep swivel, so it is a little tight on there. But he has the double elbow as well as the double wrist articulation. He does have 2 points in the torso, so he can get a good bend there. Okay, and then he's got hip articulation. He has the upper thigh, the double knee, so you can get a good bend there, and the ankle articulation, and of course the ankle will pivot as well as twist, and then the toes. So very cool.
All right, and next we'll take a look at
Batman of Zur-En-Arrh.
That's pretty funny. Anyway, so there's his collector card with the artwork on there. Very cool. And of course, it gives you the name of him at the bottom, as well as at the top on the back. And there's his data file. Pretty long as well. It does say real name Bruce Wayne. And this is from Batman R.I.P. So, there you go. And his weapons are, looks like some kind of little, some kind of little knife of some sort. Apparently he's a sushi chef.
Yes.
And also a Batman with some metal, Batman.
He's a Batman with bat.
A bat, I mean, with some like nails drawn it.
Yeah.
You know, that had been driven into it. I guess that doesn't look very good at all. That doesn't even look like a hero weapon at all. So now let's take a look at him. Alright. And he almost has, he's got kind of an evil look to him, I think. Got a very different bat symbol on his chest, whereas the ears are really tall and then the wings are pointed up as well. It almost looks like there's more sections of the wing than there typically are, or it's not stretched out. And then he's got yellow and burgundy going on with some purple accents. His cape is purple. His cape is much more pliable than the other Batman. It's got all the folds and wrinkles and creases to make it come alive, and then the little points at the bottom of his cape as well. It's got a yellow belt. He's got a Lego thing right there.
Yeah.
And got some little pockets around there, around the side. It does look like his uniform's been stitched back together.
Yeah, it's like patchwork.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. As well as up here. And then his boots are, there's the tread on it, but they have laces all the way up, which is also just a little different kind of a fit boot, I think. But they are laced all the way up, and got the purple gloves going on, and that's him. There's his face. And he looks pretty angry.
Yeah, I do like the facial sculpt on this. It looks kind of like more like the comic Batman that I'm used to. Obviously, different color scheme, but
all right, take it away.
All right, so he was pretty much going to have the same. I do want to point out. He does have the double butterfly shoulders, whereas the other one I don't believe does. I can't tell that he does, but it looks like all the others points of articulation are going to be the same. So he will have, you know, the neck, the shoulder, the bicep swivel, the double elbows, double wrists, 2 points in the torso, the hips, He does not have the upper thigh. He does the double knee, and then of course the ankle and toes. So a couple little differences, but overall, both of them are very well articulated, and both of them really look good.
All right, so there's one more look at
the Future State Batman, Dark Detective, and Batman of Zur-En-Arrh.
Zur-En-Arrh! Always makes me think of pirates.
I hope I'm saying that right.
All right, so thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.